am CJ and welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to let you guys know about my new children's book called Is That My Auntie? This is a project I have been working on for over a year and I am just so thrilled that we are here and it's for sale, and the feedback I'm getting from everyone is just so beautiful. So I want to take the time today to explain to you why did I write a children's book and the story behind how it came to life. So, one of my favourite things in life is being an auntie. I have a lot of little loves in my life who I feel a big responsibility to be a good role model for, to love and nurture and just support them through life. So I thought, let's create something that they can have for when I'm out on the road, I'm not around, but they just know that I love them, and hopefully educate them a little bit along the lines of transport, because kids just love trucks. Even if they're not in a family of people in transport, they just love like big wheels, big machinery. So I was like, well, I know a lot about trucks. I've got a community of people who are into trucks. Let's bring the people from my community into a book so that their kids as well can see someone they love inside these pages. So I went on my stories on Instagram and I started asking questions to people. Do you drive a concrete truck? Do you drive a garbage truck? Do you drive a fire truck? Please send me photos of your trucks. People started flooding me with photos and it was awesome because I was able to use those photos and collate them into reference photos for the characters within my storyline. I got down with my iPad and I wrote through all the different types of trucks I wanted, the characters, what was the values behind it. I wanted it to be colourful, vibrant, inclusive, positive, educational. So I had my values, I had the rough storyline, I had the title, and from there, with the reference photos, it was time to find an illustrator. And when I tell you this was the hardest part, it was the hardest part. So after a few disappointing endeavors trying to find an illustrator, I ended up securing Aaron Lotter. Aaron was an absolute dream to work with. He really respected the fact I wanted to be really hands-on in the process. I had a vision and I needed someone to be able to put that on paper. Well, I asked Aaron to record him throughout the process of illustrating this book, which he did. So I'm just gonna cut in here so you guys can see how beautiful it was seeing my vision come to life and how talented this man is. So let's go.
Well, I don't mind to slow down anymore. I don't mind the sound of my shoes on your floor. I don't mind selling out or playing cover songs, just as long as friends and family sing along. And I don't need more money or a faster car, no. Don't need a magazine to call me a superstar, no. I'm gonna take this little house and make a home, and then I'll never have to face my nights alone. 'Cause in my heart I hear you speak, and on my face I feel you breathe next to me. Two by land, by air, by sea, and that is how it's supposed to be. Now, and that much I can say.
Okay, so now this is where we would go back and forth, rough out the storyline. We'd jump on a Teams call, we'd talk it through, I'd make notes, he'd go back, he'd do the next level, and we kept on checking in. I was able to go, oh, actually, that character needs to have some fire retardant clothing, we need to have a safety cone, we need these placards, etc. So let's cut into a little bit of a insight into what one of those meetings would look like.
The wording needs to be changed because it says he's delivering a dozer. That's actually a dump truck, so I'll have to change that to dump truck. Now, as long as we've got all the trucks look a little bit different, this one's cute because the stacks are pointing different ways, and then Aaron's has the straight through stacks, and the colors, and that's definitely like an SAR with a smaller bonnet. So yeah. I'm going to say one thing. So with the red one, can we please just put on that front bumper, we're going to have set oversized. So over on the left and right on size on the right, which needs to be yellow placards. So instead of road train, oversized. This one just needs road train signs. But that was so cute. Yeah. The only reason I want her in high vis long and longs is because when delivering fuel, you need to be wearing fire retardant clothing. I love that she's wearing the safety glasses, and I love that she's got the ponytail now. But yeah, just if we could make her have long arms with yellow high vis, that would be fantastic. I love the cone there. I can't see any issues with that because you can't tell if it's a semi or road train or B double, so we don't need any placards on that. And then this is cute, so cute. I love it. But yes, we could just have the yellow road train. Yeah, as long as we're showing that, like, you know, there's multiple trailers, that doesn't, yeah, and that's not giving away what kind of trailers. It's just like, yeah, that's your auntie and that's your auntie, and that's enough, you know. And then I love that last little page. I think that's perfect. It just, like, can't wait for them to see this book. It's gonna be so cute.
So I'm so grateful that Aaron was willing to have me be a part of the process. I'm sure it was frustrating at times that I was so particular, but to me it was very important that those small attention to detail were included, because the kids are going to be learning from this book. You know, like, we want to make sure that there's little things that they will spark their curiosity. So once the illustrations were done, it was time to tell my family about this story. I'd been keeping it pretty quiet. I didn't want too many people to know, but once I had the book, I pulled my laptop out and started showing my parents to get their feedback, and they were able to point out things that I hadn't picked up on. When you are looking at something over and over, you start to miss the little things. So I'm so grateful for their feedback. It was beautiful to be able to bring my family into this, including my Auntie Cheryl, who was very, very good at picking up small grammar things. You'd think a kid's book would be simple, but there were things that I hadn't even thought of that she was able to bring to my attention. So Auntie Cheryl, my dad, my stepmom Bettina, my mum, my niece and nephew, everyone was a part of this, and I couldn't have done it without them. So then it was time to bring in a designer. This is not something that I had even thought about. We had to bring the images together with text to put it into a file that was going to be suitable for a printer to use. So Jay Kennelly came on the team, and he was able to do all of that. I am so grateful to him as well. This takes a village. This is not a simple, just one person thing. Then it was time to find a printer, and it was very important to me that this whole project was done within Australia with Australian businesses. So I was recommended Southern Impact, which is down in Melbourne, and 1 week I was down there for meetings, so I actually went in and met with the team, and straight away I could see that they really respected my vision. They were really excited for me, and straight away I said, yep, let's do it here. So once we got all the files together, it was time to print, and the team very graciously also filmed the process of that, because just the printing alone is fascinating. We'll do a whole separate episode on the printing, but so grateful for the level of care and that they put into printing the book. Then a couple of weeks I went down to Melbourne. I did the official handover, collected the books and brought them home. Oh, stop it.
So, CJ, this is to commemorate the launch of your first publication.
Thank you.
So on behalf of the Southern Impact
Don't
team,
cry.
I am crying.
for your
Oh,
office, congratulations.
thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet.
So, do you need to go on?
Thank
We do have
you.
one shout.
Oh, really?
So that's your very first book. From my side of it,
Yeah.
okay, I've actually drawn some of the first sheets, literally the first couple of sheets. But also, so the literally off the press, the first
Yeah.
10 sheets are all in there.
Oh, wow.
They're used to produce your book. You'll never get these back. So
Yeah.
nobody has these. A lot of people, they often will frame this.
Yeah.
Essentially as
Yeah.
Andrew's done there for you. And they look pretty cool.
That's-
As well. But also the plates, the metal plates
Yeah.
that you've probably seen in that video.
Yeah.
Those plates will probably go in the same place. So those plates are yours as well. People do frame those.
Yeah, wow. That's so
Some
cool.
people use the plates for splashbacks, like on tabletops and everything like that. They've
Wow.
got heaps
Yeah.
of different uses.
Okay.
For decoration. And seeing it's so personal to you might find it really
Yeah, that's so cool.
Anyway, it's all about
Thanks,
the
guys.
experience.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
sure you will.
That means a lot to me.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you so much.
Great,
This will go so proudly on my wall because I don't really have much on my wall in my office at the moment. It has been a very personal thing, and like when I seen the photos and the video, I'm like, oh,
Amazing. So good.
Are they steel or are they aluminium?
Aluminium.
That's right.
Or recyclable.
when I say the team made me feel so special on that day, I'm very, very grateful to that. So we've collected the books, we brought them home. It was time to go live on my new website, which I created a new store online. That again is a lot of work, but I'm so proud of our online store that we have now for the books. Been very important to me that all the packaging is biodegradable and environmentally friendly. So all the packaging, all the stickers, all the labels are all eco-friendly. So I've thought about all of this. I want to make sure that when you receive your books, it is a nice experience.
On your floor. I don't mind selling out or playing cover song. Just as long as friends and family sing along. And I don't need more money or a faster car now. Don't need a
So all those little things have been thought about and accounted for.
I'm gonna take
So
this little house
yeah,
and make a
they're
home.
for sale now on my website. We package them at home, we post them out as soon as we can. I really am so grateful for everyone who has been part of bringing this book to life. Yeah, it means a lot to me, and I can't wait for your kids to get this book.
Next to me, to by land, by air, by sea. And that is how it's supposed to be. Now, that much I can say. Now. I'm pulling loaves of bread down from the shelf.